now it's time. Let's talk about Mr. John Campea. Whoo! Let me first say, first and foremost, that John is a YouTube content creator, and he is fantastic at it. He has a wonderful channel, which I would encourage you all to go subscribe and go check it out. I have only recently been a fan of John's channel, right? I've always known about him, but I haven't like actually watched or anything until like recently, like a couple of months ago. I signed up because hey, he's doing we in the same space. You know what I'm saying? He's talking movie news and I'm talking movie news, and he loves movies, I love movies. So, there it is. And here's the thing. There are a lot of things that I agree with John Campea, right? There are things I disagree with. But what I always respect about him is that he does carry himself with an air of respect, at least for most things that I've seen. Now, with that, I also will say that this is not an attack. Let's make that clear. I'm not in the business of attacking nobody. And it was brought to my attention that in the more recent episodes that he had, that he was talking Recast T'Challa, and I jumped into it because y'all hit me up and was like, "Yo, he's talking about Recast T'Challa," and I was like, "Oh, okay, let me get in there." So I jumped in there, and I saw what was going on, and I'm gonna show y'all. I'm not gonna play the full clip. Y'all can go to his channel again. I encourage y'all go subscribe. He's a good guy, good show. But there was some issues, and we're gonna talk about those issues. So let me pull this up. All right, I think I want to watch it with y'all. So, because apparently he said something that a lot of people took issue with. A lot of people was like, "That's how you feel, John? That's what you said?" So I'm gonna talk about it real quick, because he made a certain claim, and in his claim, a lot of people didn't agree with it. Okay, so we're gonna pull this out one more time. And let's listen to what he said. Hold on. My man John Campea said something that got a lot of people feeling some type of way. All right, here's a segment of his episode, and I think it's only like a minute. Like, I didn't want to put the full thing out, but I wanted to at least give people some context. So let's go ahead and listen to what John had to say.
Greetings and salutations. In the wake of the new trailer for Black Panther Wakanda Forever, there is now a fan movement sharing hashtag Recast T'Challa and calling for a boycott of the film, as they believe the decision not to recast was disrespectful to both Chadwick Boseman and the character of T'Challa. Honestly, I feel like there was really nothing Marvel could have done that would have been an ideal situation. Anyway, what are y'all's thoughts here, and do you think this could have a significant impact on the film?
I'm kind of the grandfather of the whole Recast T'Challa movement. I mean, like, once the initial wave and shock of everything, like the passing of Chadwick happened and people started to discuss again, well, what do they do now with the Black Panther character? I was one of the first people to say this T'Challa is too important of a character. What Chadwick Boseman did and the work that he did to kind of make this character a part of our zeitgeist is too important. Recast it, carry it on. That's what you need to do. So,
Well. Let me tell you something. Y'all know that I do the best I can to be, again, as informed as possible when I make commentary, when I talk about things and whatnot, right? Y'all also know I got receipts. One of the things that I wanted to do. Well, first of all, let me just say that when I started the petition and all that, and I've told y'all this, so if you're new here, this might be new for some of you. I never did none of this for clout. I never did none of this for clicks. I never did none of this for the views. which is it's so laughable to me. I gotta hit him with the Sagat laugh. What? I'm doing this for fame. I'm doing this for clicks. I'm doing this for what? Do you really think that challenging Marvel is a good way to get popular? Are you kidding me? Challenging Marvel on an emotional, sensitive situation. Y'all really think that's gonna get me popular views? For what? If I wanted to be popular, I would agree with everything Marvel says. Oh yeah, let's go, Marvel. Rah! But y'all know I always keep it funky. I'm gonna tell you what I like and I'm gonna tell you what I don't like, because I believe it's better to be authentic. Because I don't need nobody sitting here thinking like, oh, you're just a Marvel shill, or oh, you're just a hater. No, I give it to you funky. All right. And because I try to make sure I have a level of integrity with what I say and what I do, and like I said, this movement has never been about me. I've always tried to say that because this movement is about Black representation, it's about honoring Chadwick Boseman, and so on and so forth. I don't care who gets the credit. I don't care. I don't care if somebody else gets the shine. How many times do I highlight y'all for going viral? How many times do I elevate and show you all when somebody quotes you in a big publication and you sitting here talking about Recast T'Challa? Because I don't need the shine. I don't need it. I don't care for it. I don't want it. I just want this franchise to be great. I just want T'Challa to continue. I want to honor Chadwick. That's it. That's my goal. Do y'all see my face on here? Is my face on any of these Recast T'Challa shirts? Do y'all ever see Recast T'Challa and E-Man on the back? No, because it's not about me. And because it's not about me, I don't care if other people want to take the credit. Let me also say this. Again, I told y'all this is not an attack on John Campea at all, because I've shown y'all in one of my videos where I highlight celebrities and influencers that talk about Recast T'Challa. He was one of them. So again, I have no problem with that. Now, again, because I say I like to be consistent and credible about this stuff. When John Campea says that he was the grandfather of Recast T'Challa, y'all, he's actually right. I'm sorry to disappoint anybody. He is actually right. And I actually went through his channel and I did the research, and it was in Chadwick passed in August 20th, I want to say 2022 or 2020. August 31st, go look it up on his channel. John was talking about recast would actually be a good idea. He did. He talked about it. And even after that, and this was in August, so this is fresh, maybe a week into Chadwick dying or so, John talked about how picking up and continuing Chadwick's work as T'Challa would be a good idea. Now, to be fair, he was still a little wiggly with it, because again, it's fresh off the death and all this stuff. He dedicated a whole video on Chadwick Boseman. He talked about the possibility of recasting. Now, hey, look, your boy, I was in the middle of grieving. I showed you, I cried when Chadwick passed. I ain't cried for a lot of people now. I've cried for Chadwick, and I've cried for my favorite basketball player, Kobe Bryant. Those are the only people I really cried for celebrity-wise. I think I posted a video, and this is back when I was doing a recap. That's for the OG followers right there. In like September or something like that. And it was only like a minor video. I was just like, man, I'm still processing, blah, blah, blah. I think they should recast. I think, My mind wasn't there. I was still grieving. It still hurt. And then in November, once again, John came. And when the news came out that the producer was not going to do CGI and all that stuff, John said again, recasting would be a good idea. He didn't, so I have no problem with my man coming in saying that he was the grandfather of Recast T'Challa. Yo, if you're not against this, you with us. I'm with that. But let me clear up one thing, and let's not mistake it now. John Campea can be the grandfather, but don't forget, I'm the daddy. Oh, I'm the father of Recast T'Challa. Okay, just a humble brag real quick. I'm still the father that got this going. Okay, and all I'm saying is we can coexist. That's all. That's all I'm saying. We can coexist. Okay, I'm the daddy that got the hashtag going. I'm the one that got the petition going. I'm the one that went on TV. Shout out to Tony Baker and Gerald the 8th. I'm the one. I'm just, listen, I don't even want to brag. This is just for fun. But in all seriousness, it's really just, again, I don't care. I don't care. If some major, blue checkmark person came out and said, yo, we should recast T'Challa, and if that got it done, I don't care. I'd be like, good job. Thank you. If Kanye West wanted to come out here and say, yo, recast T'Challa, and that changed everybody's mind and it worked, thank you, Kanye. I don't care. It's okay. I told y'all I don't need no limelight now. I just don't. It's not that big of a deal. It's a bigger cause than me. So if John wanted to pop it, yeah, but bro, come on in. You got it. You the granddaddy. I'm still the daddy though. I'm still the daddy. I'm gonna take that. I'm still the daddy. Anywho, I did want to comment on that. Again, I got nothing but love and respect for John. I respect him for what he does as a YouTuber. I respect him for his opinion, even if we don't agree on certain things. By the way, I do appreciate him being an advocate for Recast T'Challa. He doesn't have to, but he has done it. Now, with that said, I want to also comment on some things that happened during the show. One of the things is what you see right here. And I also want to say that, we don't need to attack John Campea because he's reacting to what this person sent in. This person sent in a comment based off of some fake news. We gonna talk about that fake news, but some people are getting the wrong impression for Recast T'Challa, and guess what? John's gonna respond to that. Now, where I'm disappointed in John, I'm a little disappointed that he didn't take the time to just research beyond the hashtag. I am disappointed in that. I really kind of wished he would have looked it up, read an article, because I'm sorry, there are tons of articles that say Recast T'Challa started with this petition. It's not something that just started trending out of nowhere. Let's go through the timeline real quick. Chadwick passed in August of 2020. Marvel said we will not recast in December of 2020. No conditions. I started the Recast T'Challa petition in April of 2021. We went viral many times. Many times we went viral. Okay? We trended multiple times. By the way, production on Black Panther did not start until June, and then it got delayed until July of 2021. So we came out long before production started. We trended long before all of that. When we hit 1,000 signatures, we were in the news. When we hit 10,000 signatures, we were in the news. I was doing interviews on national television. I was on MSNBC. I was on local interviews. It was out there. In November of 2021, Nate Moore got interviewed by Van Lathan, and that is where the comment came from where he said, "You will not see T'Challa, the 616 T'Challa." Why do you think he was prompted to answer that question? Because Recast T'Challa was trending back then. We were trending, and it forced someone to bring it up to the producer. Nate Moore had to respond because we were already trending before production and during production. And guess what? In December of 2021, remember the whole little vaccine situation with Letitia Wright? We trended again. Why? Because people were talking about recast Shuri. Maybe we do need T'Challa back. We kept trending over and over and over again. And what did I tell you throughout that whole process? Y'all, when that trailer come out, we gonna trend again. Y'all, what just happened? For 5 days straight, we've been trending online. 5 days straight. People have been talking about Recast T'Challa, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, or T'Challa. 5 days straight. But some people think that it's new. Hence why some people, like the person that emailed John, they are only getting their information just now. They're like, yo, where does recast thing come from? Why are y'all trying to recast now? We've been doing this since a whole year and a half. We've been out here. This ain't new. So it does disappoint me with so much information that's out there, with so many things. I mean, seriously, a Google search, simple Google search will do it. It's out there. I'm not saying everybody got to keep up with Recast T'Challa news. I'm not saying that because it's not going to be as important for other people as it is for us. Totally get that. But Jesus, a Google search. What is Recast T'Challa? What is it about? What petition? Google Recast T'Challa petition? You don't think that's going to come up? So anyway, I wanted to respond to what John said. I don't have the clip, so forgive me. So I'm going to paraphrase real quick. John is responding to this person was saying, oh, Recast T'Challa. Now they sitting here talking about a boycott. This is terrible, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Now, John went on to say that the boycott idea was stupid, it was bad, etc., right? Like it was a silly idea and it was misguided. To an extent, I agree. To an extent. But I want to take this moment, I don't know if John's watching or not, but in the event that he is, I wanted to pause a little bit of caution for John and anyone else that immediately attacks people that want to boycott. And what I'm saying is this: there are some people that want to boycott, and the reasons why they want to boycott might not be your own, and they might not be some that you understand. But at the end of the day, and I've said this from the jump, I respect what people want to do with their money. If people make the personal choice not to go watch something, not to go pay for something, that's their right. They're entitled to do that. They don't have to pay for anything that they don't want. And if they want to, I don't know, encourage other people to do that, that's also their right. They can do that if they want to. It's not that, like, again, people have the right to do what they want with their money. Period. And I would also bring in this other element. Some of the people that want to boycott don't want to do it because they don't want to double down on Black death. Some of the people don't want to sit here and feed into what they perceive as the erasure or minimizing of Black strong male characters. That's their opinion. That's how they feel. Let people feel how they want to feel. You don't have to agree. And I'm not going to call it stupid because that's just how they feel. All right, y'all. Peace. Recast T'Challa. Thank you so much for watching. This was just a segment of one of my live chats, and if you're interested in joining in on the next one, be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications for more. I've got more videos and reviews to do for you all, and until next time, I'll see you all later.